Hey, what's up, guys? I know this is a little late for this, but um, a lot of you are probably wondering what do I think about the Power Rangers fan film that came out over a week and a half ago. Because as you all know, that when I grew up, I was a huge Power Rangers fan, and the fan film has gotten a lot of attention. It was taken off YouTube and then they brought it back because it was a non-profit film, so it makes no sense why it would be taken off in the first place. But whatever. Um, Bullshit copyright. But anyway, what are my thoughts on this? Because it was kind of a gritty, a lot more serious, adult, uh, darker version of the Power Rangers, and really different from the TV show. But to be honest, I thought it was good for the most part. I like that they give it a little more edge to it. It's more violent. Uh, the stakes are a lot higher in this fan film, and I thought the actors for the most part were pretty good. I'm not a big fan of James Vanderbeek, but he did he did a decent job as Rocky. And if you know the Power Rangers, you know that Rocky is the second Red Ranger after Jason. And I like the fight scenes. I really love the redesigns of the costumes. I thought that was really interesting. Um, and I'll say, I wish I would like to see more of the Megazords fighting, but they didn't have much of a budget, so they did what they could. Um, I kind of like how they gave everyone kind of their own backstory. And you see uh, Tommy the Green Ranger. He pretty much kind of just left the group after they pretty much split up and they've been killed, and he's kind of just roaming the earth. And Zach, the Black Ranger, um, uh, he's kind of like a drug addict who used to do hip hop. What was it? Gymnastics? Not gymnastics. Aerobics classes, aerobics videos like that. And Billy the Blue Ranger, he went on to be a millionaire or something like that. And Trini, she was the first to die in the fan film, which is kind of makes sense because the actors who played the original Trini, she passed away as well. Um, and then you get Kimberly the Pink Ranger and Jason the Red Ranger. In this fan film, they got married, but he was killed because Bulk and Skull sold him out. And I thought like, oh well, like, have you seen the show? Season like Bulk and Skull in season one would probably do something like that. Just this is a more rated R version of that, pretty much. So I didn't mind that. Um, I would say two things that I didn't really like at all. Okay, one is just nitpicking. The other is just one minor issue. Um, the one not nitpicky thing about it is there's a part in the fan film where Zack the Black Ranger, he's about to fight a bunch of guys, and then he has his cost. He's already morphed. He has even though he doesn't have his helmet on. He has his costume on, and he says, "Oh yeah, one more thing. It's morphing time." And then he gets a helmet and puts it on, and then starts kicking their asses pretty much. Um, if you've seen the show, you would know that they say it's morphing time, then they get the costumes, then they morph. He was already much more, so he kind of said it backwards. So I thought that was kind of weird, but that's just nitpicky. I like the scene where he just beats the shit out of those guys and cuts their throats and shit like that. Um, and the other thing is, I thought the fan film itself was a little too serious. I don't mind it's dark or violent, but I still think if you're gonna have that approach for a new version of Power Rangers, you should still have some sort of balance there. Not too campy and not too serious. Kind of balance that out. I think that's my opinion on how they should handle Power Rangers reboot. If they're gonna go with this kind of direction for it. Um, but everything else I liked. I liked the kind of the twist ending to it. You get to see Rita. And you get to see uh, Tommy and Rocky fight. I thought that was kind of interesting. It was a well done fight, I'll say. But I like the guy who did the fan film. I thought he did a good job. He clearly knows the mythology enough to that I'll say he definitely knows it enough, but he also did his own thing, which I appreciate. It wasn't a carbon copy of the show. Um, so it's fine that he wanted to make it more dark and more violent. That's fine with me because if there were some fans who didn't like that was dark and violent and edgy because it's Power Rangers. It's supposed to be a kid show, but but you have the kid version already. It's still around. This is a different take, and I don't mind a different take. This is fine. But pretty much those are my thoughts on the fan film. I liked it. I approve, but it's just tone down on the seriousness. That's all. Pretty much that's the only problem I have with it. Um, but if you haven't seen the fan film, check it out. I would recommend it to anyone who's ever a Power Rangers fan or anyone in general. I think because what I find interesting is it actually got attention from people who never liked the Power Rangers, who said Power Rangers are lame, but they like this fan film. So it's gained new fans, so that's a good thing. That's what you want. You can just cater to the original fans. Um, you gotta find a way to please both, and I thought the guy who did the fan film accomplished that. So you haven't seen the fan film, check it out. It's pretty good, and let's see what they do with the reboot film. See how it turns out compared to the fan film. Um, but thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoy the fan film, and hopefully you enjoyed my video. I'm kind of rambled on a bit, but hey, that's what I do. All right, adios.